In this video, I will be showing you how to build a classic Minecraft mob farm. So first thing you're going to want to do is make a 4-block hole into the ground and place 2 double chests. After that, you're going to want to place 4 hoppers outside of the chests that all connect into each other. Then you're going to want to place 4 slabs of any kind on the top. And now you have the base finished. The next step is to build the tower. What you're going to want to do is go to one of the corners of the base and start pillaring up 30 blocks. Once you finish building up 30 blocks, you're going to want to go back down and do it again until you have a full square all the way around the base. I'll speed this up for you now. Before you finish making the last 2 towers, you're going to want to place 2 blocks to a point where you can see a little gap at the bottom of the tower. This is so that when the build is completed, you can see inside the tower and you can see the mob drops successfully being collected. Once that's done, you're going to finish placing the rest of the blocks. And now the tower is complete. For the next step, you're going to want to build up 2 blocks on each corner of the top of the tower to use as guides. After that, you're going to build the trenches. To do this, you're going to start out by building 8 blocks out, then fill in the area where the water will be. When you do that, it should look just like this. After you finish building that, you're going to repeat the same process on all 4 sides. When you're done that, it should look like this. What we're going to do next is build a 2-block tall wall on all 4 of the trenches. This is done to channel water into the middle, and monsters that fall into the trap can't escape and are pushed down the tower. Now that this side is done, I'm going to repeat it on the other 3 sides. Once you're done building that, it should look exactly like this. Now the next step is to create the platforms for the mobs to spawn on. Each platform will be an 8x8 area. The rest is pretty simple, so I'll just cut to when I'm finished. And all 4 platforms are done. Now that you've done that, you're going to build the border. This will completely surround the square. And now we have the border. You can do this at any point, but a vital part of the farm is the water streams. To do that, you're going to take 8 water buckets, placing 2 on each side so that all the trenches push directly into the middle. The next part is the walls. For this, you're going to go up 2 blocks and place it around the entire border until you have a 3-block wall all around. After you finish placing the walls, you're going to place 4 more 8x8 platforms above the other platforms. I'd highly recommend using slabs to save resources and give more space for mobs to spawn. After you finish placing your platform, you'll repeat that 3 more times on each side. When you're done, it should look like this. The last part of the floor is to place the carpets. For this, you're going to need 16 carpets, 4 on each side, and place them in a pattern that looks like this. This is to prevent spiders from spawning, which slow down the rates of the farm. Spiders need a 3x3 area to spawn, and the carpets prevent that from happening. The final step for this floor is placing the trapdoors. This will take 1 stack of trapdoors per floor. The mobs in Minecraft think these are solid blocks and will walk onto them, which will cause them to fall directly into the trenches and push them straight into the middle to be collected. After doing that, you'll have 1 full level of the farm completed. The last thing you need to do is repeat that whole process a few more times to add a few more levels to the farm. And that is the second floor complete. All that needs to be done now is to build the rest of the floors. I'll cut to when I've finished building the rest. And there it is, a fully completed mob farm. If we go down here to the collection system, you can see it working. And as you can see, the mob drops get collected into the chest. And that's all there is to it. You now have a fully functional mob farm. If you'd like, you can always add more levels to the farm to make it even more efficient, but this on its own works just fine. And that's it. See ya.